Good afternoon everyone and welcome back to Prima's webinar series. My name is Mike and in today's session we'll be running through how you can enable the ability to take card payments on your PrimaGO web store and some of the settings that surround this. We've got Ollie in live chat today, so if you do have any questions about today's session, please don't hesitate to ask away, and as always we'll be sticking around at the very end if you want to wait till then. If you're watching this back on our YouTube channel, please contact our customer care team if you need any help. So enabling a payment gateway on your PrimaGO web store allows you to ensure any bad pays are dealt with from the get-go, and if you wanted to, it allows you to open up your store to any non-account customers, and with a few clicks you can enable these options on your store and get the payments coming in. So let me switch to my live screen and we can run through where you can find the payment gateways in the control panel, some of the settings that surround this option and this area within the control panel as well, and then we can look at some settings within the back office for your customers. So within your control panel, if you go to System, Payment Methods, at the very top we can see Active Payment Methods here. And basically we can see anything that you've got set up already, and then towards the very bottom you can see any other payment gateways that you may want to look at if you're looking to switch or you're looking to get this set up. One thing I would recommend before any of this is doing some research into these options. Some subscription-based service and take a percentage of each sale. Some are free but take a bigger percentage, and it all comes down to what works best for you and your business. Once you've decided, it's just a case of coming into this area, activating the gateway and entering the relevant details for that payment method. But I would always suggest, if you're going through this process, contact our customer care team, because depending on the payment gateway that you're going through with, there's some settings that you may need to enable within the gateway itself. You know, something like PayPal as an example, you can easily just come into here, enter the relevant details like your email, your password, whatever it might be, and update the domain, and you'll be good to go. But some other ones do have settings that need to be enabled within the gateway. So contact us and we can run through that with you. We're more than happy to help. Once you've actually got these set up and activated, there's just a few other bits that you need to be aware of. So one of the main areas is displaying that you actually take card on your store. And to do that, if we go into Style at the very top, we go into Card Logos, we can actually tick the relevant cards that you take on your store, tick Display Payment Logos in the footer, and save, and they will be displayed like this here at the very bottom of your store. And that's all you need to worry about from a control panel point of view to actually display that you accept card. One other setting that you may want to be aware of, especially if you're going to be looking to open the store up to non-account customers, is under System, Settings, within Features, the ability to allow only registered users to view product prices and add items to the basket. So this is the setting here that allows you to switch your store from being just B2B to B2B and B2C. Now before you do that, I'd suggest speaking to us, because there's some other things you may want to consider, such as pricing, delivery charges. So it's not just a case of ticking this, or in a case with this setting, it's controlled by us, letting us tick this. More happy to run through with anyone that's looking to open the store up to any non-account customers, any bits that you need to run through for that. So they're the main settings within the control panel. It's the actual payment methods themselves, the card logos within Style, and then other settings. This is something that's maintained by us, but it's good to know that it's there and what needs to be done to actually enable that. And it's a case of, if that was unticked, you know, anyone could go into your store, check out as a guest, you can take the payment as long as that method's set up, and it'll drop into Prima and you'll be good to go. Within the actual back office, there's some settings that you may want to be aware of, especially if you're a dealer that just operates B2B. There may be some accounts that you want to take off paying on account and want to basically make them pay by card. And to do that, if I actually go into Prima, if I go into a company, there's two areas that we can actually set up a company to basically pay by card or pay an account. First is actually by the company itself, so you can do this on a company by company basis or a contact by contact basis as well if you wanted to. So if I click into product and pricing, on the right hand side we've got this web pay type here. So the dealer default will be basically whatever's set against the own company. So in most cases, if your own company is set to be account, then all of your customers will pay by account. Now if you want to change that and you want everyone to pay by card, you can just find the own company within Prima, the account code is simply own, change that option against the account, and you'll be good to go. And that'll change and update everyone to pay by card or whatever it might be. You can then select people specifically to pay by account if you don't want that. or credit card if you want them to basically pay upfront using the payment methods on the store. That option and method also applies if I click back into the main tab by contact. So if I click into a contact, and if we go into the web access tab, you can actually set this by contact as well. So if any of your customers have requirements where one contact needs to pay by card or always pay by card and doesn't want to pay it by account, even though they're an account customer, you can select this option here, and that contact specifically will be a credit card customer, and they will only be able to check out from your store using a payment method and using a card. And they're the options that you need to be aware of within Prima. The main settings are again within the control panel, but within Prima there's a few things to be aware of if you do want to change any of your account customers' settings. So that's all for today's session. If you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask away. But apart from that, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one.